Hey guys, this is Pat with MACkiteboarding.com. Here today, we got an exciting launch. Dustin, what do we got?
We got the all-new Naish NVision pivot. Pretty sick.
Yeah, so all new kite for 2024 from Naish. Dustin, what is it? What is the NVision pivot?
It's the Ferrari of the pivots. You know, easiest way to put it, I think.
Yeah, it's the Alua version of a pivot. So
Yep.
slight tweaks to the same pivot we've known and loved for the last couple of years, kind of brought to the next level with the Alua material.
Yep. Gonna be lighter to medium bar pressure, definitely lighter than the normal pivot for sure.
Yeah, for sure, lighter weight than the normal pivot. I'd say if I'm comparing to other kites on the market right now, I would put it somewhere kind of dead in the middle of that Evo D-Lab and the Reed and Hyper model with Alua. So that's kind of where it sits, I feel like, in the range of things. It's a medium to medium light bar pressure.
Yep, definitely. It's a classic pivot, just a little bit faster. You're gonna get a bigger wind range out of it, which is nice. So yeah, it's the pivot we all know and love. You can't go wrong with it.
No, I mean, the pivot's been a staple in the industry for the last couple of years. It's kind of been one of those benchmark kites where I think people use it as a comparison to a lot of other kites that have come out in the recent years. They're kind of the first ones to kind of start pushing the envelope of that 3-strut, big air, do-it-all kite.
Totally, yep.
And I mean, the NVision, the Alua version of the pivot, really just kind of steps it up. I know we both had a session the other day where it was blowing, I think we got to the beach, it was blowing like 11 knots at first.
Yep.
And we were kind of this hemming and hawing, we're like,
dinking
around after work. We're like, well, we might as well pump up a kite. So we pumped this up and started flying around the beach. I think the wind ticked up a little bit by the time we actually got on the water with it.
Yep.
But I think it was still in the low teens. And I mean, we were on a 139 twin tip. We're both right around that 190 range.
Yep.
And we were making it work in the low teens, no problem on a 12 meter, which I typically would not be riding a 12 meter in those conditions at all.
Yeah, I mean, we were having a blast, and I'd say it even ticked up to low 20s. I mean, we rode till it was pitch black pretty much. We were having a blast.
Yeah, I know, we were just taking turns with the kite, passing it back and forth, and kind of just feeling it out, and honestly, was having a ton of fun with the kite. Usually, like, testing's a bit stressful sometimes. You got to get the conditions when it's right, but it's kind of nice with these new Alua kites that are coming out. They have a much wider range and makes our job a lot easier, actually.
Oh, totally, yep. So right off the bat, I'd say the loops are significantly quicker than the standard pivot.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a pivotal loop. It still has a bit of an arcing turn to it.
Yep.
But it is very fast and snappy still.
Yep. It's I think they redesigned the wingtips just a little bit. What is it? The Swift wingtip. That's it. Is what they're calling the redesign, and I think they went with lighter weight bridles too. So.
Yeah, so I mean, with those lighter weight bridles, you get even less wind resistance from the kite. So you have a smaller leading edge diameter, you get smaller diameter bridle. So everything's going towards that efficiency with this kite. So
yep.
It's really a nice step up in their line. It gives you that highest level of performance out of a kite that you're looking for. So, I mean, if you love the pivot, you like the way your old pivots are flying, you're looking for kind of that next step up in performance or trying to even narrow down the amount of kites you have,
yeah,
this could be a great option for you.
Money, definitely. Sizes, we got 6 through 10, skip 11, skip 13, but 12 and 14. So 6 through 10, 12 and 14, pretty good lineup.
Yeah, so good range of sizes really for any way to ride or in any condition you're gonna get out there in. Yep. They have a pivot NVision for you. All right guys, well, thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions, let us know down below and we'll do our best to get back to you. Thanks.